And I'm Jay. We've known
I'm wearing the same shirt.
Because you're filming this 5 minutes after the first one.
Yep, I am. So, I would say I'm back with another pickup video, but I never left, I guess. We just recently went to Super BitCon out in Oklahoma City, a brand new convention, first year. It was actually really good, really good turnout. It was good. It was good. So I got some stuff here. And what's awesome about this stuff is I didn't pay for hardly any of it. I guess perks of being a douche. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So we'll go ahead and start right here. We'll start with the PC stuff. Start with the PC stuff. Somebody hooked it up with a Rebel Assault. It seems to be a recurring, sort of I'm looking for here, game with us for some reason, but that was free 50. Thank you very much for that. The dude did not tell me his name, and he was just like, hey man, here, take this game, love your show, you're badass, and blah blah blah. So thank you for that, but you're the one that's badass. Thank you very much. PC bitch. Put that with the PC stuff. Should we do this last?
Do whatever you want to do.
Well, it is.
I'm bored already, so.
Shut up, bitch. Man, you're dead. Something else that was neat I got here. This was in a make offer bin. And I asked the lady, I'm like, yo, so what do you want? Because I don't like to start when it comes to negotiating. And she was like, just make an offer. He just wants it gone. And I said, well, will you take $5 for this here TRS-80? And she was like, I sure will. Get it out of my face. So I said, does that include this awesome game called Spectaculator? She was like, take the stupid game too. So that was a nice little hookup. Paid $5 for that one. I'm happy with that one, actually.
What's the significance of that?
The significance of this TRS-80 is, if y'all watch on the main channel, on the Captain 8-Bit channel, we do a series called That's the Way Game Playing Go, where basically we're sitting around reminiscing, you know, old games that we were used to play and whatnot. And on this system, this console, this computer, whatever you want to call it, was the game Megabug that we talked about. And this was the game that only Melvor could beat at the time. And Tatango was like one little pellet away. It's basically like a Pac-Man, but you're a bug instead of a Pac-Man. Tatango was like one pellet away from beating the game, and Melvor said, oops, and turned off the power on it. So that's still funny. That's one of the funniest like fucking things ever, actually. So moving right along here, we'll go with the things I did pay for. I paid $10 for Solitaire. So it's American Video. It's the name of the company. They did the obviously unlicensed cartridge here. Now $10 is about what the game goes for, but you know it's pretty good shape, and it's got the little special dust sleeve here. So to me, it's worth going and paying retail on it, because stuff like this is what you don't find. Guys like me look for that kind of thing. So $10 for that. I paid $7 for Star Tropics, and I actually got this. This is about, I don't know, maybe a $13, $15 game boxed. And I got this from Thor Ackerland, who is, yes, the 1990 Nintendo World Champion. And what's really cool about this is there's a specialty item, a letter that came in the game, which is still there. Now, it's got some water damage on it. However, this is the kind of stuff you just don't find in these games. Usually a lot of specialty items like maps and stuff like that, they're just gone, lost forever. And that one's still in there, so that's pretty cool to me. That's worth the money in my opinion. And now I got Star Tropics complete in box. So was $7. Thank you, Thor, for that one. The rest of these games were given to me. Again, like I said, I didn't buy much at this convention, but I got Roadrunner. It's a 10-game game. And the booth owner on this one, he'd watched the show, and he gave me a little bit of shit that I'm not really from Texas, and, you know, this and that, and, you know, we cut up a little bit, but I was looking around, and I was like, yo, how much for the Roadrunner? And he was like, just take it. Again, undeserving. We don't deserve free shit like this, but we're so we're so grateful when we do get it. And actually, I think Eric bought this on a recent episode, maybe. Our trip to Canada, maybe. So that was free. Thank you for that one, sir. And these last bit of games here, again, these were free games. These were given to me by the guys of Gamebrothers.org. One of the guys who runs that site, Greg Honeycutt from Houston, he just walks up to me. He just kind of took Ghoul School right here and threw it right in my lap. I was like, yo, thank you. And then I went to their booth a little bit later on, and one of the other guys who run the site, Clint, he was like, hey, we got a common bucket over there. You know, go ahead and take 5 games on the house. I'm like, you ain't got to tell me twice. So commons buckets, you know, like a little, it was just basically a bin full of just commons that they were selling real cheap. It's a great way to beef up your collection. So I went in there and I got a couple of things they're common, but, you know, you don't really want to spend money on them because you're like, oh, I'll get it later, whatever. So when it's free, it's freaking great. So I got some, again, another Tengen game, Rolling Thunder here. Freaking bunch of unlicensed stuff in here. I like that. Rolling Thunder. I got a Rainbow Six on 64. Cruis'n World 64. Duke Nukem 0 Hour on 64. And Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure on the NES. So that's like I said, people might be like, oh, there's just a bunch of commons, but they were free commons. You can't beat free, doesn't matter. Last thing I got here is a bag of, just a bag of dust sleeves, because I want all my games to be in a dust sleeve. And these things, believe it or not, are more expensive than you might think. A lot of people will charge like $1. I mean, I've seen people charge $2 for one. This dude had them at like 50 cents a piece, which was cool. And of course, you know me, I had to try to talk him down, and I did. And he wound up doing like, worked out to like 3 for $1, 33 cents each. So I got like $20 worth. So I walked out of there with like 60 dust sleeves, which is great. So I'm happy with that score. Super BitCon, it was a good. Go out to it next year if you didn't get out this year. Oklahoma City. J out, motherfuckers.